everybody, welcome to GG of the Roadways. My name is Greg, this is my YouTube channel. Alright, so tonight we're going to do an unboxing, and this is going to be very, very special. You may recall the Shilling train that we unboxed not too long ago, and we mused that it sure would be nice to find the 2 passenger cars that go along with him, and supposedly in this box that's what there is. Alright, so let's get to unboxing. I'll get my coffee out of the way and we'll get started. Alright, so before we get started real good on the unboxing here, we learned a few things about the Shilling train. So the Shilling train was made by, well, the Shilling Toy Company. They were out of New York, and they didn't just make toy trains. They made tricycles and bicycles and I think scooters, and I found an ad. We'll put that right here. Alright, so that's kind of cool to know. Now let's get to the business at hand here. Let's try to get this box open. Now I had to buy a lot of different odd things that in my opinion don't exactly go together, but in theory, or at least according to the pictures, the 2 passenger cars we need are in this box. So let's get to going. All right, we got it open. So all right, so good news is that everything in this box looks like it's really well packed. Now I'm going to get the stuff out of the box and we'll zoom in and see what exactly we have. Some of this stuff I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with it exactly. I mean, I guess it'll become part of the collection, or, you know, I don't know. All right, anyway, I guess that's kind of premature thought, isn't it? So let's get this stuff out. So, all right, I already recognize this as one of the items in the lot, which was a Mark's tender. This lot has a lot of different manufacturers, a lot of different things. And all right, guys, so this is your very typical and in very typical condition, a tin litho Mark's tender. Now I'm noticing something though on this, and I was just going to say that it may be early, but I just noticed it's got the plastic coupler on here, so that's not going to be the case. But these wheels here are interesting. I've never seen these exact wheels, but all right. Anyway, that's what that is. So all right, let's get down to hopefully the things that we we really are looking to see here. All right, so this right here is also Mark's. This is a caboose, and I think this one is actually kind of, well, I was going to say it was in better condition. In the pictures, it was in better condition. In person, nah, not so much. All right, so this is going to be the later model with, once again, the plastic coupler. This plastic coupler actually isn't broken. The other one was broken. So, yeah. All right. So, let's see. What else do we have here? So, at least they packed this stuff really well. Now, this is a very small something. I'm not sure exactly what this is. All right, so I was so busy looking at and drooling over the Shilling passenger cars that really I didn't look at a lot of what else was in this. So yeah, we'll see together, I guess. So this is interesting. And once again, we'll get this zoomed in really good here in a minute. But this is a tender for a very small tin plate, probably from China. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't have anything like that exactly, so I'm going to get this out here, and when we get all the pieces, I promise I will zoom it in. All right, so speaking of which, I believe this is another piece. All right. So I'm really wanting to get to the Shilling passenger cars. I think I might see one actually. So this is kind of cool. This is a trolley. This doesn't actually have any wheels. It actually looks like it has a bottom piece that was supposed to go on here. So yeah, that doesn't probably go with that exactly, but it does now. All right, so I think I actually see one of the Shilling passenger cars, and I'm going to cheat and get him out. Yes, that is what this is. Man, look at this. All right. Well, you can't, I know you guys can't see it, but I can kind of see it through the bubble wrap. All right, I hope this is in better condition than those Mark's cars were. And you know. All right, the plastic is in fairly good condition. Do see maybe, I don't know, a scuff or something there. The wheels do not turn. This is, yeah, this is not great. The wheels are extremely rusty now. We can probably make that work. But anyway, there's one of our Shilling passenger cars. I'm not going to bother putting it on the track just yet because we gotta make the wheels roll before we can do much of anything with it. So that's kind of a disappointment, but I think it'll probably clean up okay. All right, so let's move on here. I don't see the other. Oh, I had actually. I always interrupt myself in mid sentence. Have you ever noticed that? All right, so I forgot that this actually comes with yet another Shilling locomotive. Like I say, I was really focused on those passenger cars. So, all right. So the likelihood of this one working, just based on what I've seen so far, things in this lot, probably not too good. But all right, here we go. Yes, that is another Shilling locomotive, and it doesn't look bad, but he definitely doesn't look good. This is not anywhere near the condition the other one was when we got him. This guy is obviously seen and done some stuff. The other one looked like he was almost unused. So all right, so there's that. Yeah, this isn't. We have to give that guy some service. Wow, even the screws are rusted. All right, yeah, we will get all this zoomed in real quick. We'll get all this zoomed in here in a minute, and yeah. So all right, here's the other Shilling passenger car. You like how I'm just like selectively choosing what's in the box. All right, so yes, promise we are gonna get all this stuff zoomed in. I promise, I promise. All right, here is the other Shilling passenger car. And this guy looks like he may be in just a little bit better condition. Yeah, so no, actually, well, okay, at least one of the wheels does roll. Man, that is really rough, guys. All right, well, I mean, I have faith we can make it work. I really do. So all right, I'm gonna put this guy over here. So all right, let's see what else is in this box. Let's see what else is in the box. Looks like a lot of packing. So all right, what is this? This is interesting. So once again, I was solidly focused on these these two Shilling passenger cars. So all right. Promise we will get all this up close and personal momentarily. I don't think there's that much more stuff in this box. All right, here we go. So this is another Japan type train, and it's actually got a wire, like you had when you were a kid. So probably this lights up and so forth and so on. It's got some electrical tape here. So yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. Probably don't have whatever type of batteries this requires to see if it works, but yep, that's it. Let's see. Let's open up the battery compartment is nice and clean. Wow, look at that. All right, well that may actually work. Well, I don't know. That might be worth the price of admission right there. Sorry, we're gonna put it on the standard gauge track just to display it for zooming in purposes here in a moment. All right, so we're kind of running out of room here. Said I didn't really pay a lot of attention to what else was in here because I really just wanted those passenger cars. All right, here we go. Wow. My goodness. Well, I mean, we can't say this isn't well packed. Like the opposite of the, the Facebook Marketplace lot we got the other day. All right, and all right, here it comes. So this is kind of cool. This is, well, I can't see what it says on the bottom, but it's plastic, but I believe this, the boiler is wood maybe? It could be plastic. Anyway, another probably from China type thing. So all right, let's see what else we got in here. Don't think we have a lot else. All right, here's something that's wrapped. My goodness. Once again, we will get this where you guys can see all this stuff, because I know that's frustrating. Wow, I'm just trying to get it out of the box. All right, here we go. This is two somethings wrapped up. So apparently we were doing really good, and then we got kind of bored with the whole thing. All right, so here we go. All right, so these are wood, and these are like circus type variety cars. And once again, I will show these up close and personal. Now, no expert, maybe all this goes together. Yes, maybe so. Very cool. All right, so I think that's all that's in this box. I believe that is all that's in this box. I believe. All right, so I'm going to get this cleaned up, and we'll be right back, and I will show you guys all this stuff up close. I promise I will. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we got. Keeping in mind that the only thing I really bought all this stuff for was the 2 Shilling passenger cars. So yes. So all right, so here we have a, it looks like, you know, it's supposed to be an imitation of a old-time wooden train. Now it's got a plastic locomotive that goes with it. So maybe they don't go together or something, you know, no telling. But on the other hand, the, the staples for the wheels are all built the same way. So yeah, so that's kind of cute, whatever. And then in back of that, we have kind of a tin. Actually, I think I may have had something like this when I was a child, with the wire and everything. And anyway, the battery compartment on this guy is actually remarkably clean. He probably does work. So yeah, that may be of interest to us at some point in time. I don't know. All right, so let's see. What else did we get? So then we got 2 tiny. Get the camera moved so we can see them. Tin type rolling stock here. Got a tender, and looks like I guess that's a trolley or a passenger car, but we don't have a locomotive for that. So all right, so then we got the Marks tin litho, the later type, and well, it's pre-weathered. We'll put it that way, condition. And then we got a caboose to match. They would have gone together. And then the stars of the show, what we really wanted. And I saw the pictures of this, excuse the camera work. I saw the pictures of this locomotive, and I knew that he was pretty rough. I could see the rust and so forth on him. What I did not see was the level of rust on the couplers and the wheels of these Shilling passenger cars. Now what I'm going to do here in a minute, just as soon as I finish showing you guys, is I'm going to clean these guys up real good. We're just going to use some probably dish soap and, you know, just scrub them a little bit, because that's what I did with the others. And we're going to see if some of this grime will come off. And then on the wheels, I think we'll just spray them down with maybe some WD-40, see how much of that rust we can get off. And I guess the goal, at least for tonight, is to see if they will run behind our other Shilling over here. So all right, let's get to doing that. All right, guys, after a lot of cleanup, this is what we got. This is the locomotive that we just got. Other than the screws have rotted to the point where the case is wanting to separate, this guy is actually not in bad condition. I guess we'll have to find some new screws. That's ironic that on the other one I said that if I lost the screws that we probably wouldn't be able to find them at a hobby shop. But you know, there are other places to get screws, of course. So all right, the passenger cars, they cleaned up okay. You know, I don't guess I knew just exactly how spoiled I was when I got the other lot and how clean those cars and stuff were. So the couplers, the little push button silver things on top there, they do not work on these. Those were rusted up as well as the wheels were. I was able to get the wheels free to where I think we can probably see these run, but the couplers, that's going to take a little more work. And yeah, anyway, so what do you say we put the new passenger cars behind the old Shilling train, and let's see what that looks like, because I think it's going to be pretty cool. Now it's interesting that the new to us, the newer one, the one that came today, the one we just unboxed, doesn't have the tender, but he does have the passenger cars. It's always interesting to me to see what is here or what's missing. All right, so I know I'm going out of order here. I know I just said we're going to do the passenger cars and so forth behind the older to us Shilling train, the original Shilling train. But I just noticed that this guy, the locomotive, when I put him on the track, he hums. So let's see if possibly he's not actually DOA like I kind of figured he was. Now I did free up the wheels on him. I mean, it's not like, you know, we just took him out and put him on the track, but let's see. Look at that. Hey, Wow, you know, I'm going to say Shilling made some pretty good stuff. What do y'all think? Wow, that is very cool. All right, well, you know, it's all right. I'm not going to run them too much because all that stuff was extremely, extremely rusty, and I can't imagine that he wouldn't benefit from a really, really good cleaning. All right, so let's get the actual, what we came to do, the other Shilling, the original Shilling, the original us Shilling. Well, that's difficult to convey, isn't it? On the track, and the new passenger cars. Let's do that. All right, so who's ready to do this? So, all right, this is the Shilling train. This is the train as it would have come. It has the locomotive, the tender, and the 2 passenger cars. That's all that came with this set. And so that makes this a complete set now. So I am very, very happy about that. So let's see, for the very, very first time on this layout, and for the very first time in a very long time, those passenger cars rolling, because I'm just here to tell you that the level of rust that I cleaned off and got off those wheels and axles was pretty incredible. So all right, let's try it. Let's do it. I think it works better while it's pulling. What do you think? Very nice. So let's get you down close. Let's see what's going on. Alright guys, so this has been part 2 of the Shilling train series, where we found the 2 passenger cars for our Shilling train. That makes this now a complete set. I am super excited. I am just, wow. And I can't believe that we found them quite that easily. Now, as I mused in the first video, we did pay more for the passenger cars than we paid for the rest of it, but you know, that's just what happens. That's just part of this. Alright guys, well, until next time, GGS Railways out.